That was from the inside of the mouth when the blood was pouring out. His face was disfigured because his jaw was broken against Miranda, but the blood was coming from a laceration on the inside of the mouth.
Abraham's been very effective with that jab. Interesting to see if he starts using it more. But the punch that's landed repeatedly for him is the wide right hand. Hasn't thrown it much in the last couple of rounds.
Abraham able to elude the jabbing attempts of Jermaine Taylor. Going to the body, then upstairs with the right hand. It pushed Abraham back momentarily, but now Abraham coming forward. Which sometimes is a signal that he's ready to get it on.
Well, he better soon. I think Taylor's putting some rounds in the bank, and he wants to tire Taylor out.
Does he try to lull you into a false sense of security and then do that?
Exactly. Let you think that he's easy to hit.
He is a very intelligent fighter, isn't he, Abraham?
And with a unique style.
Puzzling to many. Long right hand by Abraham. That's starting to find a home.
By far Abraham's most effective round.
And Taylor has to know right now, even though he was very effective in the first 4 rounds, that he is in there with a bull, a very strong man. Taylor coming forward for a brief second, but then he stepped back, and now they go at it on the inside.
Been totally an outside fight, Steve. Nothing resembling any infighting.
Yeah, that was surprising, a wild exchange. There's a straight right hand that pushes Taylor back. And that connected. That one missed. Best round by far for Arthur Abraham, round 5. Let's go to Nottingham, England.
All right, Steve, thank you very much. Jim Gray in Nottingham, England, as we get ready for Dirrell against Carl Froch. Carl joins us now. Carl, you said you felt that it was disrespectful and naive for Dirrell to get here just 6 days in advance. Why did you say that?
I don't think 6 days is long enough to get the flight out of your system, the jet lag. I know he says it's on Californian time, but you know, you need to get the flight totally out of your system and give yourself at least 21 days, 3 weeks to acclimatise. But I don't know, he might know something I don't. It's not a massive advantage, but it's a little something.
But you would probably be asleep at 2 a.m. and he would be getting ready to have dinner. Why is that an advantage?
It's nothing to do with getting to sleep and getting ready to have dinner. It's to do with a 10-hour flight. You know, it's a long, long way, and it's going to be dangerous for him.
All right, we look forward to the fight. Let's go back to Berlin and Steve Albert.
Welcome back to Berlin, Germany. Thank you very much, Gus Johnson, where later tonight it'll be Froch versus Dirrell from Nottingham, England in the Super 6. Round 6 from Berlin. And wide left followed up by a straight right by Abraham, who has come on after a slow start, but that is nothing unusual for the Armenian.
Yeah, the logical script for this fight is being played out. Taylor early, Abraham comes on. Let's see how effective Abraham is when he comes on.
And Abraham a lot more aggressive than he was in the first few rounds. Starting to turn it on in the 5th round. And he's got that fire in his eyes.
And the best thing Taylor can do is if he thinks Abraham's about to punch, take a step at his man. All those punches will go around Taylor's head. Nothing will land.
The crowd chanting for Arthur Abraham in the white trunks. Good body shots by Arthur Abraham. Has to take it out of you. The accumulative effect. Now he pushes Jermaine Taylor back with the jab, fires a right to the body. The jab by Taylor is weakening, and now again, Abraham says low blow. And this could be a point.
Many times, many fouls. 1 point deduction. 1 point deduction. 1 point deduction. I want a clean foul, please. Okay?
Guadalupe Garcia deducting a point from Jermaine Taylor for excessive low blows.
Well, we saw that coming in round 2 when there had already been 2 or 3 warnings. Critical, though, Steve, that Taylor does not decide to abandon the body. He's landed clean there. He hasn't landed clean upstairs.
And he's cautioned again by Garcia. You're right. Now, psychologically, he feels, hey, I can't go that way anymore. I'm going to get penalized. And it's a big point of his attack. So hard to get through that guard. Good right hand by Abraham. Back comes the jab of Taylor, pushing Abraham back. Abraham misses wildly with the left. Got him on the top of the head with the right.
I see a lot less oomph on Taylor's jab.
These hard punches to the body are starting to take their toll on Taylor. Abraham now playing around with Jermaine Taylor as the bell sounds.
And here's action from round 6. You see it's low. Abraham keeps those elbows so low that if you don't want to hit the point of his elbow, you have to punch below that point, and that's going to be a low blow, and that was a low blow. And Abraham comes back with a right hand. Maybe Abraham's best round, but that was low, and given the warning, Steve, I don't have any argument with the point deduction.
Yep. Famed trainer Uli Wegner.
Du wirst sie jetzt haben. Aber mache was. Also hör auf mich. Das soll nicht nachlaufen.
Listen to me, okay? Listen to me. Listen to my voice.
Hier. 1, 2. Boom,
Okay,
boom, boom.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Ja, also.
Give him some punches, okay? Just a variety of punches. Do that.
I'm going to say those are the Scorpions.
And you are correct, sir. Very good, Steve.
I know my Scorpions. Round 7, scheduled for 12. The Super 6 World Boxing Classic underway from Berlin, Germany. Nottingham, England later with Froch Durrell. Abraham really coming on the last few rounds and beginning to have his way now with Jermaine Taylor. Taylor's jab not having as much effect as it had in the first few rounds. Taylor losing a point for low blows. And everything's going Abraham's way right now.
Yeah, 10-8 round in the 6th for Arthur Abraham. And I have Taylor up 1 point after 6 rounds. I think Abraham would take that at this point.
And Taylor missing with a right uppercut attempt there. He is best when he mixes with uppercuts and hooks, but we're seeing predominantly the jab. And we're now getting to that point that's very interesting, Steve, in terms of Taylor's stamina issues. It's the start of the second half of the fight, where Taylor has begun to fade.
Well, you look for the signs. Against Froch, Taylor started walking backwards straight. That was a bad sign. So far in this fight, though, he's doing a very good job of keeping his hands up when Abraham punches.
Yeah, the telltale signs if he starts holding a lot and if his punch count drops. And Abraham knows that. So he's going to continue to pound away and then go back into his defensive posture. And the only thing really that's getting through from time to time is that pecking jab by Taylor, and it's not doing any damage. Oh, terrific body shots and upstairs by Abraham.
Just more ferocity when Abraham punches.
Punishing power, missing with the wide left hook.
Hey, stop! Hey, stop!
And they tie each other
Hey,
up.
be careful! Watch your head.
Watch the head, says Garcia.
That's a warning for a kidney blow there.
Abraham going for the knockout punch there, but missed. He was looking to close the show with that right hand. Abraham patient, waiting for his moment, got a left hook in. That startled Taylor.
Taylor has to punch back when Abraham punches. That's when you can hit Abraham.
Well, the bell.
Couldn't hear it, the crowd was so loud.
When you put them earmuffs up, you got to step over and pull that damn left hand down and throw the right hand. You got to do it. You can get him up out of here.
Don't worry about the knockout, Chief. Just boxing. Relax. Deep breath. All right. Keep turning it. Hook off the jab right hand, all right? Watch the right hand is going, because it's coming down the middle now. I see it every time. I know you see it.
But it's
still
close.
good. I see it every time.
All right, long as you see it.
I see it.
All right. Come on now.
Not pull out with your left hand. Touch the tip both ways.
See him go around. He trying to steal around.
Action from the 7th. Again, Abraham snapping Taylor's head back. Look at that jab. He has really out-jabbed Taylor, who's probably thrown 3 times as many jabs in the fight.
Things getting urgent in that Taylor corner as we begin round 8. Taylor looking a little discouraged and perhaps realizing what everybody had been talking about with regard to the punching power of Arthur Abraham.
And Ozell Nelson, Taylor's trainer, wants him to move to the right, pull down Abraham's left glove, and fire that right hand. We haven't seen that many right hands from Taylor. It is his best punch by far.
It dropped Carl Froch early, even though Froch got off the canvas to win.
And it dropped Kelly
Pavlik, who got off the canvas to win. Abraham has never been down. 30-0. 24 by knockout.
Interesting. We've been looking for signs that Taylor might drop his gloves. It's Abraham who's boxing on the outside with his hands low at times.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Also komm, 1-2.
Abraham starts off with that looping left hook, tries to finish with the right, but those punches didn't land.
Abraham is so damn inconsistent with his offense, though, Steve. He never has long stretches where he's effective.
He is sporadic.
You know, he boxes the way football teams play. He's either on offense or he's on defense, but he doesn't do both at the same time.
Interesting analogy. That one got through, that jab by Taylor, but it's going to take a lot more than that to rock the chin of Arthur Abraham.
And the reason Taylor's jabs are coming in there is because Abraham's hands have been down,
which is unusual for him. Well, if good timing like that, I was just going to say, if Taylor can see that opening and fire that right, his money punch, who knows? Here comes Abraham on the attack.
Only effective punch in that entire flurry was Abraham's hook to the body.
And that's a punch he recently added to his arsenal. He used to be a one-punch guy, just the right hand. But that left hook is a freight train punch. Missing with the right, counter right by Taylor, fell short.
That's another round for Abraham. I have him up 76-75 after 8 rounds.
For more on the second half, Bart.